Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my review of the, I need to get it actually. So today's video is going to be my review on this Glaze hair toning gloss in the shade Pearl Blonde. That's what it looks like. So I got this a wee while ago when I first went blonde from having ginger hair. It's around £15, I believe. It could be cheaper, dear. I will put the price here what it is. And I got it from Superdrug. You can get these from Boots, I believe. And also the Glaze website. And I think other beauty stores do it. And Amazon does it as well. So there's plenty of places that do this range of hair glosses. So what it is, it's a semi-permanent hair toner. So you don't have to mix it with developer or anything. And if you're wondering, if you do buy a toner that has a developer you have to mix in, that actually isn't semi-permanent, that's quasi-permanent or demi-permanent. So it's a cross between a semi-permanent and a permanent colour. This one's strictly direct semi-permanent. Just you put it on the hair, either wet or dry, and it just deposits pigment into your hair. Just the cuticle area, it doesn't go any deeper than that. If you're not a hairdresser, you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? Basically, it doesn't use harsh chemicals to go right into your hair. And that way, it only lasts a few washes, which for a toner is actually okay. Most toners, regardless if they're semi or quasi, last a certain amount of time until they wash out. But these are great because anyone can use them to refresh their hair colour. And Glaze, they do have a wide variety of shades. I'm not entirely sure how many shades they have. I believe they have a lot. They have a load of blonde shades, a load of like brunette shades, a load of shades for black hair, and a load of shades for red hair. They actually recently came out with a couple more shades in their red hair range. We had one for a long time, now they've got 3. They've also got shades for highlights, so they have one which I'm interested to try out. It's called Vanilla Light. It has more of a blue purple pigment. This one is purple pigment. Pearl Blonde is a toning gloss, so it basically takes any yellow out of your hair. I have it in my hair now because I did just tone my hair yesterday, and it does leave that pearly sheen. Now, I will just say this. I did use a purple shampoo before I used it as a conditioning mask. And the one I used was the Charles Worthington Toning Ultraviolet shampoo. It's one of my favourite purple shampoos, if not my favourite one. And I used that on my hair, like the blonde part, just separated my hair out. Washed the underneath first, just normally with my regular shampoo twice, and then I use my regular shampoo the first wash from my blonde part, the top half, and then I went over with a good dollop of my Charles Worthington purple shampoo and I massaged that in for like 2 to 3 minutes, because I do tend to fight a lot of brass in my hair, because obviously I did have a full head of ginger copper hair which had a lot of orange in it, and because I've had different colours in my hair in the past, I've had black hair 2 years ago, and that's still kind of about here-ish in my hair, I don't know, but I do still have like a bit of pigment build up, and have been pigment build up in my hair, so I find that once that all grows out and it gets cut out, I will always kind of be fighting a bit of brass in my hair. The top half, not so much. I find top half of my hair, I don't really get that much brass. It always just stays nice and nicey white. Now sometimes it can get a bit yellowy, but I find particularly the bottom parts of my blonde half of my hair, I find can get yellowy. Not so much orangey anymore. Sometimes I can notice a little bit of an orangey tint, but it's more so I'm fighting more of the yellowy golden tones, which annoy me, but this stuff's amazing. So once I rinsed out my purple shampoo, I used this and I put a good dollop of it, massaged it all through, made sure I went through every single kind of area of the top half of my head, tied it up in a top knot bun with my Invisibobble, like one of these things. And then I put like a regular deep conditioning mask on the ginger parts. I think if you see it there, you can see my hair. It's like two-toned. But I did put some of my just Aussie 3-minute miracle like hair mask underneath. And I just done my exfoliation from a fake tan. So a good tip if you are using this on wet hair is to tie it up, and if you do use tan, if you're a tan lover like me, to exfoliate your skin while you have the hair mask or the toning mask in your hair, and that allows the amount of time it takes for you to do your exfoliation, that will allow this toner to work its magic in your hair. And I found once I'd kind of done my exfoliation, rinse it off, a good 5 or so minutes, because obviously put toner mask in the top half first and just use the regular deep conditioning mask on the ginger parts. So once I had allowed that time to pass, I had 5 minutes. I was in my hair for like 5 minutes or so. So I was able to rinse out, and it gave me a really good result. And coupled with the ultraviolet toning shampoo by Charles Worthington, I found the brass is pretty much gone. Like, it looks a lot cleaner, a lot blonder. So what I like about this too is how conditioning it is in your hair. Also, by being a toner, it also is a deep conditioning mask. So it's gonna condition your hair while you refresh your colour, which is amazing. And it's great for if you're a busy person and you want to just have something you can use in the shower. It's really great because it doubles as your conditioner as well as your toner, which is amazing. And I found when I did rinse out my hair, it just felt really, really soft and nourished. And it, obviously you can tell, well, I could tell by the way it looked when it was wet, a lot of the warmth had kind of been knocked out by this. I noticed my hair, it leaves a lovely sheen, like a pearlized sheen in my hair, which is so, so lovely, so flattering, especially if you do have like bleached hair. I find like that pearl blonde look stops it from looking too grey. I find this will not make your hair grey, which is amazing. Now, because of my brass that I fight in my hair, I find using this on wet hair isn't enough on its own sometimes, especially if I've left it too long between using purple shampoo. To find it doesn't really kick out the brass as much. More so, it does do a good job this part of my hair, but I find the parts where I'm fighting the brassiness, I need a bit of a stronger kick. But using this on top of a purple shampoo, it really does kick the brass out. So I would say if you've got like, you don't really fight brass as much, but you want something that's going to be more conditioning than a purple shampoo, you'd rather use your toner in your conditioner than your purple shampoo, then this is going to be great for you. So say for instance you've been getting your hair blonde for ages and most of the hair that's been growing out is just been blonde, that hasn't been any other colour or anything, and you're between a base 9 or 10 or upwards. More so if you're like, I think the lowest it'll work on is 9, but because parts of my hair is level 9, it's more like level 10. But it is meant to be for platinum blonde hair, like really light blonde hair, but they do have other shades of blonde, so if you're looking for more of a warmer blonde, to have that. So I'll show you the clips of me before I done my hair with this mask, and also how I've separated it out. Didn't film myself separating the colours, but I did film once I had my hair separated, so you can see clearly which parts had put up to be toned and which parts were down. And obviously you'll see a clip of yesterday after, and obviously you can see my hair now, what it looks like after. So yeah, it hasn't been washed or anything, so obviously I done it yesterday, so it's the same results, like it's true to the results. So I'll just show you that now. So when I say this is for you, I would say if you've got between level 9 and upwards hair, so level 12, 11, 10, 9, if you don't know what that is, it's between a very light blonde to like a white blonde, then this is going to be for you. And if you find just have a bit of brass to fight, then this is going to be good for you because it'll kill it. Like it'll kill that little bit of brass and it'll give you a nice shine to your hair. And it's going to be for you if you love a nice pearl blonde. You're not so keen on the grey or the ash. Like you don't want it to be too ashy. You just want it more of a pearl, like softer, cleaner look. Definitely this will be your go-to. And it's going to be for you if you want something that's going to be affordable enough. You do get, let me see, I forgot to even mention this. You do get, where does it say how much you get in this? It's never really obvious for me. You do get 110, is it? Yeah. No, 190 mils. So you do get a decent amount in this. So if you want something that's going to be decently affordable, that's going to last you for a good wee while. I've had it since August and I've used it a few times. Bear in mind my hair is quite thick, and I have used it on dry hair before. So if you want something that's going to last you for a good few uses, then yes, it's going to be for you. And it's going to be for you if you want a really nourishing, conditioning hair toning mask. This is going to be your best friend for your hair. You and your hair will thank me if you get this. And if you want something that has a good purple pigment, but it isn't too, like it isn't too strong of purple pigment, it's like a lighter purple, I will show you what it looks like. You can see there it is purple, but it isn't like a really deep purple. It's like a nice soft purple, so it's not going to make your hair too like ashy or overtoned. This will be good for you. Now, it's not going to be for you if you have anything darker than a level 9 hair. This won't really work that well. I noticed when I first went blonde from being ginger, obviously this part of my hair lifted really nicely and this part was taking forever and a day to catch up. And I found it worked really well on this part, but this part, it didn't really work as well. So if you have anything darker than a level 9 very light blonde hair, it's not going to work. You're better off getting one of their darker shades. Now, if you're looking for a toning mask, colour mask, we do have one called Vanilla Light, which is meant for a highlight or balayage. And that one has more of a stronger blue purple type of pigment, so it will work better on your hair if it's darker than the level 9, or you find you have level 9 hair and you want something that's stronger than this, then go for the Vanilla Light. I haven't tried that yet, so don't come for me if it doesn't work, but it should work because it is more of a deeper tone, so it will kind of fight the brass better for you. And it's not going to be for you if you prefer using just a purple shampoo. This is actually just a toning colour mask, but I would say just go for the Charles Worthington toning ultraviolet shampoo. That one's really good for like just a shampoo. It's not going to be for you if you can't access this product and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on like shipping costs, custom costs, all that. Then no, try to find something similar in your country. The market is full of toning masks. There's different ones from different ranges. Now, I haven't tried any other blonde ones because when I was blonde like 5 years ago, I didn't really use colour masks and more use purple shampoos. But if you want me to try any the other ones out, I will do. But Wella has some. I've tried some of their darker shades like their copper and their chocolate shade, but to have one that's for platinum blonde. And Revlon have one, their colour ball, and Maria Neela have one too, and a lot of other brands, Provoke, Touch Silver, they have a couple of blonde toning masks, and I think Tresemme does too, and Live, there's lots of them. So if you can't get this anywhere or it's a bit too dear for you, try to get one that's a bit cheaper. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye. I waved my hand too soon, but that's just me. I'm just a bit of a dope. But yeah, I'll see you again for the next video. Bye.